Margaret Cho speaks out on Ellen DeGeneres' mean girl behavior behind the scenes. In a candid and eye-opening interview on the Kelly Mantle Show podcast, comedian and actress Margaret Cho didn't hold back as she revealed her long-standing tensions with Ellen DeGeneres, painted in stark contrast to the cheerful and compassionate persona often displayed on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Cho, known for her fearless stand-up comedy and groundbreaking roles in series like Drop Dead Diva, discussed a different side of DeGeneres that she says the public has only recently started to see. "It's so weird now," Cho began, referencing the evolving public perception of DeGeneres. The public perception of her is more true to who she's mean. This wasn't just a case of misunderstanding or occasional coldness, according to Cho. She described the talk show host's behavior as being part of a deeper pattern of what she called mean girl energy. "She was like a mean girl, kind of," Cho explained. "But also she would be real nice," she added, suggesting an inconsistent and confusing dynamic that kept her guessing over the years. The relationship between Cho and DeGeneres stretches back several decades to the 1980s when both were cutting their teeth in the stand-up comedy scene. Despite this shared history, Cho says that when she appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, DeGeneres acted like they were complete strangers. "And I'm like, bitch, what? That's weird," Cho recalled. "We go way back. It's so creepy and weird." This sense of being dismissed and ignored by someone she had known professionally for years wasn't just hurtful, it was baffling. Cho speculated that part of DeGeneres' coldness might have stemmed from jealousy or resentment. She noted that many of DeGeneres' past romantic partners were fans of her work, suggesting this may have led to underlying tension. "There's a kind of woman who loves a female comic," Cho said. "But yeah, Ellen was really weird and not nice to me for most of my career." One incident in particular left Cho especially upset. She recounted a time when she was interviewed by the legendary David Bowie, who praised her during the conversation. However, when that footage aired as part of a segment on DeGeneres' show, the part where Bowie complimented Cho had been cut. "I don't know if it was personal, maybe it was for time," she said. "But still, I'm gonna take it personally because I decided to." The slight might have seemed small to some, but to Cho it was symbolic of a pattern. In the entertainment world, being acknowledged by someone like Bowie is a rare honor, and to have that moment erased, deliberately or not, felt deeply personal. "That was a big moment for me," she noted. "And it was just gone." Cho isn't the first person to speak out about DeGeneres' alleged behavior behind the scenes. Over the past few years, several former staffers and celebrity guests have come forward to describe similar experiences, highlighting a stark contrast between DeGeneres' "be kind" motto and how she reportedly treats others when the cameras aren't rolling. In 2020, her show came under fire after multiple former employees accused it of fostering a toxic work environment, leading to public apologies and internal investigations. What makes Cho's perspective stand out is the depth of their shared history. Having been in the same comedy circles for decades, Cho had a front-row seat to DeGeneres' rise and evolution in the industry. She isn't just speaking as a colleague or peer, but as someone who believed they had a long-standing connection only to be seemingly ignored and disrespected repeatedly. Despite these past tensions, Cho isn't seeking to cancel or take down DeGeneres. Instead, she seems focused on telling her truth and finally addressing a pattern of behavior that has bothered her for years. "I think it's important to talk about it," she said. "Because it's not just about me, it's about how we treat each other in this industry." While DeGeneres has yet to respond to Cho's comments, the revelation adds another layer to the growing discourse surrounding how public figures present themselves versus how they behave behind closed doors. For Cho, this conversation isn't just about one person. It's about calling out behavior that undermines respect, honesty, and decency in an industry already known for its cutthroat nature. Whether or not DeGeneres chooses to acknowledge the long-standing tension, Margaret Cho's words have clearly struck a chord. With her trademark honesty and humor, Cho continues to shine a light on issues many are too afraid to discuss. And in doing so, she reminds us that kindness should never just be a slogan, it should be a way of life.